Alright, so we are going over a very, very important flag. It is FLogDebugShowFlagState. There's also string, but flog takes higher priority than string. To get us started, let's start with addressing fake flags. It pretty much starts with FFlag, FFLAG, yep. Optimize. I see this a lot. Network. And I click save. And when you press play, it should initially show on the top left screen. And it will say, if it's not real, it will say undefined and not declared. That means the flag was never real. No. That means it was never real to begin with. It was never applied or real to begin with, just so you know. Closing out of that, the second thing I'd like to go over is flags that no longer work. FFLG, I believe it was. Hang on, I'm trying to think. So like task scheduler. Use runtime. It was like use runtime. Sync prims, I believe. Yeah, I've been using flags so much, it's just memory now. And now if it says it equals true, but then not declared using default value. What this means simply is it's an old flag, but it no longer works since it now gives the value as true, but it's still not declared. It means it's not live or no longer works. Okay. Then there's how do I find the default value of a flag? dfint. Let's do max frame buffer size. Yep. And when you apply this, it shows the default value because I didn't apply it, right? So that shows the default value. Okay. Now let's see. I want to see the change live. What you would do is I would take it and then I would add a value. So let's say I want to make it 1, just for the sake of this case. I would go here and apply it. And now it shows as 1 and it's live because you can see it's C++ and it's declared, it's not undefined, yada yada. And if you want to figure out the max value of flags, you pretty much just have to set it to a high number. I don't think in this case I can, but there's simple examples like hang on. FINT memory. We're going to use this as an example, and I'm going to set it to 10,000 since it won't show properly. And I'm going to put it here as well. Notice how the maximum memory it allows me to have is 16. It is now 16, and even here I applied it as 10,000. It does not apply anything beyond that. That's how you know the max value of a certain flag. Usually FINT comes in different shapes and sizes. Sometimes they'll have 16 to 55 is usually what I see for FINT. I've seen some at 50. So yeah, FINT sometimes does that. It won't always be max value. But it could be changeable, as you could say. And then for people questioning, so how do I apply multiple? You would pretty much just add a comma and dfint. Let's just do max frame buffer size again. FINT memory. You could add much more to this. I'm just gonna move this out the way, but you could add much more to this. FINT memory. Then, I mean, what are other examples? I'm just gonna put stuff I just remember on top of my head. There. That's just a bunch of stuff I remember on top of my head, and actually a simple way we could test this, I'm gonna just use test mode. If I close out of this, it should just run Roblox again. I technically don't have to, but see, now it shows up all here as well. But yeah, there.